What up guys, J-Pop's in the house. Today we're going to be talking about NYCC exclusive Funko Pops. Alright guys, so today Funko officially announced what retailers these exclusives will be shared with. So there are a lot of pops, super dope, all of them are pretty cool looking. So all of these shared exclusives that you guys will see on this list will be available in stores on the 4th. Online, every retailer is different, so there's no guarantee like what time or anything like that. But anyway guys, let's get right into this list. So I put together this list just like what I did for SDCC, where we put together the list with all the stores and we put the pictures up and all that. So it makes it a little easier. We have this linked in our subreddit, which is linked in the description below. Don't forget to join the subreddit while you're there. It makes pop hunting a bit easier. So we're just gonna go from left to right. We're gonna talk about these exclusives. First up, we have Hot Topic. So the shared exclusives with Hot Topic, like always, they have a really good variety of pops. Evil Groundskeeper Willie from the Simpsons Tree House of Horror series. We have Final Flash Vegeta. We have Madame Maxine from Harry Potter. That's a 6-inch pop. We have from DC Comics Huntress. Now we have 2 new characters from the upcoming Rick and Morty season, which is Shrimp Rick and Shrimp Morty. Funko hasn't officially announced those, but that's what's been leaked all over social media. So those are pretty cool. And then we have Seam Shot, I don't know, I killed that name, just killed it, from Doctor Who, which is a very funny looking pop. And then from My Hero Academia we have Dobby. So all of those are super cool. I think the Treehouse of Horrors one, Evil Groundskeeper Willie, is funny looking. I think a lot of people like that one as well. And the Dragon Ball Z pops too. Even the Rick and Morty ones, Rick and Morty fans are gonna love those pops. So super awesome. Next up on the list we have Box Lunch. Shared with Box Lunch is Kevin and the Up House. That is dope. That is just awesome. It's a pop town, so you guys know what Funko has been doing with those. Like they've been making like a, the house or a building of something. Like the Ghostbusters one was, I think, the Ghostbuster building, and they have some Ghostbusters. So this one makes just perfect sense. It has the Up House with the balloons, and we have Kevin there. Kevin, I don't believe, is an oversized pop. It's just a regular pop, but I'm sure he's not gonna look like your average pop. That sounds like Yogi Bear. But that is super awesome looking, and I think is going to be one of the most sought out exclusives for this con. Next up on the list we have GameStop. So shared with GameStop we have the Dark Phoenix Pop and Tea set. And Dark Phoenix, I believe, is like all orange. I don't believe she glows or anything, but she's kind of like translucent looking, which is super cool. And she comes with the pop t-shirt. Then we have Nick Fury. Now this is not the Nick Fury from the MCU. Classic Nick Fury here. We have Piccolo in Lotus Position from Dragon Ball Z. Susie from Stranger Things. Killer Clown from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The movie, I believe it is. I'm not too familiar with that, but I'm pretty sure about that Killer Clown guy. We have Butt Stallion from the Borderlands game. We have Stain, or Hero Killer Stain from My Hero Academia. We have Daria from the 90s cartoon Daria, and Cabbage Man and his cart from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So GameStop too also gets like a variety of pretty cool pops. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be on the lookout for the My Hero Academia pop. Probably everything on here would be pretty sought out. Susie from Stranger Things is great because everybody was asking for that pop after they saw the season, so now they actually have it. Very awesome pop. So next up on the list we have Entertainment Earth. There's only one exclusive with them, and that's Feyd Rautha from Dune, the movie. I have no idea about this movie. I'm not even sure about the pronunciation of the name, so we're just gonna move past that. Barnes & Noble is next on the list. Shared with Barnes & Noble, we have a couple. So we have Donald Duck as Fireman. That's just awesome. It's gonna be underrated, guaranteed. Keith Haring, the Green Hornet and Kato 2-pack. Missandei from Game of Thrones. Filch with Mrs. Norris from Harry Potter, and that's it. They actually have a decent selection too. That Donald Duck, we haven't had a classic Donald Duck since probably the original one. I know we've had like, the Kingdom Hearts Donald Duck. We've had, is that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. There's no other Donald Duck. So we have a classic Donald Duck here. I think that one's really awesome. And the Green Hornet and Kato 2-pack that you guys see here, there was an original one that was exclusive with SDCC, with Toy Tokyo or something, but they made another one. I'm not sure why. Maybe because there was a disaster with Toy Tokyo. Who knows? The original one had like weapons in their hands, and I think this one they just have their fists up ready to fight. So pretty cool. Next up on the list, we have Toy Tokyo. So there's a couple with them. There's Clang, Clang, and Witchy Poo from HR Pufnstuf. Baseball, Fury from the movie The Warriors, and Freddy Funko as Ron English. That's like a vinyl figure. So it's not a pop, but it's a vinyl figure. But they're all pretty cool. Very cool exclusives there. Footlocker actually has an exclusive, and it's John Michael Basquiat. So they only have that one exclusive, which was, I didn't think they would be on this list at all, but that's super cool that they have an exclusive. Next up on the list, we have Walmart. There's only one with Walmart, and that's Stan Lee in his Guardians of the Galaxy 2 cameo appearance. He's got like the spacesuit on. Very cool. BooksAMillion has just one exclusive. A lot of these stores just have one exclusive. Edgar Allan Poe holding book. There's a regular pop out there, which is Edgar Allan with the Raven, which I think that's, I don't want to say so much better, but I think that would have been a great exclusive. But it's cool that they made it a regular one because, you know, everybody will be able to get it. Next up on the list, we have Target. Target has we have 4 exclusives with them. The first one is Hello Kitty as Lady Liberty. We have a glow-in-the-dark Dark Voyager from Fortnite. We have a 2-pack that has not been officially announced. It's the Wanderer and the Heretic from the Dark Crystal, and there is a mystery pop. Now this mystery pop, I just found out after making this list, is actually the Star Wars pops that have been leaked. So that mystery pop isn't officially announced. They're gonna wait, I believe, for the 3rd to announce the rest of them, but I believe that's the Sand Trooper Star Wars pop that's out there, so in case anybody's wondering. So I think those are pretty cool. I thought Hello Kitty as Lady Liberty would be like a convention exclusive or a Funko Shop exclusive, but it's exclusive to Target, so that's pretty cool. Next on the list, you see Funimation, which they have just one pop, and it's All Might from My Hero Academia. You see he's got like the silver chrome going on, so they just got that one pop. Moving on, we have Amazon. So Amazon has a couple exclusives, which is the first one, Iron Man from Endgame, that's with the gauntlet. We also have Benson from Toy Story 4, Biohazard Wrecking Ball from Overwatch, and Dwight holding Bobblehead from The Office. So those are all pretty cool exclusives there. Iron Man from Endgame, I know he's not like in the actual, it's not accurate. I don't remember Tony Stark like that ever in the movie, but it's a pretty cool pop. Benson from Toy Story is so terrifying looking. I don't even think, you guys know I collect Toy Story. I don't think I would be getting that pop. That's just so weird looking. Next on the list, we have Walgreens. Walgreens only has one pop, and it's Captain Marvel. Classic. Moving on to FYE, we have a couple. We have Vampire Mr. Burns from Treehouse of Horror series. We have Debbie Harry. I believe she's a singer, so maybe that's going to be like the Pop Rocks line. Not too sure, but we have that one. And then we have a Blunt Man and Chronic 2-pack from the movie Jay and Silent Bob. So pretty cool. Vampire Mr. Burns from the Treehouse of Horror series. It's cool that they're finishing up that wave. And then last but not least, we have the Funko Shop exclusives. Which, first up, we have Miss Marvel, classic Miss Marvel, not from the MCU. We have Babe Ruth swinging the bat instead of the regular one where he's just pointing, so that's a pretty cool one. We have Samurai Jack and Aku, which is a 2-pack. We have some 5-stars, which is 3 of them from Scott Pilgrim, Knives Chow, and Ramona Flowers, and they all have their accessories. I think Scott Pilgrim has like the guitar. Knives Chow, if I killed that name, I don't know. She has knives. We have Freddie Funko as the police officer. We also have another mystery pop here, which is the Star Wars pop. I forget the actual name of that pop, but it's the Star Wars pop. Next on the list, we have Polly the Pigeon. Now, of the 3, this one is the black and red. There's 2 here, so the black and red one and the one in the Yankees type jersey with the pinstripes. So those 2 are exclusive to the Funko Shop. We have Marty McFly in the yellow suit and like the Vulcan sign. We have Pez Girl and Mimic the Monkey, and Mimic the Monkey is actually holding the Pop Pez, so that's a pretty cool little set for everybody that collects like Pop Pez and everything, or ad icons. Next, we have Hanna-Barbera's Professor Pat Pending and Clyde, which is that a 2-pack? I don't believe that's a 2-pack. I think they're individuals. But we have those, and we have Britta from Community, which is the last one on this list. So the Funko Shop, I didn't count there or anything, but they seem to have the most of the shared exclusives, which is usually the case, but all cool pops there. For baseball fans, everybody's going to be looking for that Babe Ruth. I think that's a pretty cool one. The Freddie Funko as police officer, I like that one. I think it's pretty cool. And the Polly the Pigeon ones are awesome looking. Now, not on this list, what's exclusive to the convention only is Polly the Pigeon in his red shirt, Mickey on the Matterhorn ride, which is limited to 1,000 pieces, and the Pink Chrome Batman, which is limited to 1,000 pieces. That Pink Chrome Batman I thought was purple. I'm sure like in person it's gonna look a little lighter, but that's a Pink Chrome Batman. And the Polly the Pigeon, that's the other one of the 3 Polly the Pigeons. There's 3 of those guys. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are looking forward to getting for this convention. Also, all links that I can find will be available in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.